Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's your man, Dame DNYDC. Thursday night, here we are, coming to you live. First and foremost, today's Veterans Day. So, on behalf of everyone here, two mics up, want to start out by thanking all of our armed services members. We really want to thank you for your dedication and your service. We really appreciate all the hard work that you do uh, to protect the American dream. So, thank you again for your service. And with that being said, also, holidays is around the corner. And, tonight I thought it'd be a great idea to really have some family of mine. Come on, sit here. We're just gonna just kind of chop it up, rock out, talk about all things, related to the holidays. Play a little game. Hey, what's up, cuz? Coco Brown, DJ Coco Brown. For those of y'all who don't know, Coco Brown gonna be down here in the DMV. She gonna be rocking, New Year's Eve party. Riddick Entertainment, one of our show sponsors. DJ Coco Brown's gonna be down here in the building. She's gonna be rocking. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna be on the wheels, just killing it. But like I was saying, we talking about, the holidays. And I thought it would be fun to have tonight's guests, and that's right, plural, family, come through and jump on, and we're gonna, talk about some things that is kind of the game. Yeah. B, of course you go ahead, you popping the bottles over there, something, bruh.
Well, yeah. I had heard this is gonna be a kickback with family though. So if I'm gonna be with family, I'm going to get comfortable. So I did get my nice Italian gin. It's Italian gin from the big homie James Dorsley.
Yes.
Okay. I'm cracking it open right now.
Okay. Yes. I ain't mad at you. Well, look here, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, right. Exactly. Exactly. You know what I mean? Well, I'm gonna do this here. This regular guy. I'm gonna go ahead and wait for the big stuff. I'm just gonna sip on my Bex right now, keep myself hydrated.
I didn't want to stunt on you like that though, but I'm not gonna be able to do it the way how the big homie James did it, because the way how he did it was very, very eloquent though. It was I was like so impressed. I was like, this is some lavish type stuff. So he told me the bottle, it was already cracked open. Pulled it up, got some, some accoutrements in there. You got the lime, the lemon, the different types of stuff though, mixed in with the little stirring stick. It's a great run. It was great. It was a great taste. However, I got this right here. Yeah. And then I'm going to mix it in with some Canada Dry.
Okay. Hey, Chanel, I hope you listen to this here. Coco Brown, she's another mixologist. And hey, you know what I'm saying? Look, right, she looking right. Tell him, say she's like, hey, Brandon, I'm looking for good, fam. Looking for good.
Hey, love you.
Yeah, because Chanel be up on the joint, so she has her thing where Chanel, type in the brother's name, the Charred Orange. He does. He has like a mixology show.
And Brandon came with the
yeah, right. And he he didn't sit there too. Look at the face behind it though, like serious. Right.
Professional.
Yeah, I'm mad at you though. You know what I'm saying? Yes, exactly, Chanel. Justin Keys. That's the brother's name. He does like a mixology joint, and Chanel DJs in between his sets of mixing drinks for everybody. And I had the pleasure of being at Chanel's house on the Sunday while he was doing we was getting lit, and I mean it was really nice. It was a great time. So while we're talking, And yep, thank you, Chanel, because I was getting ready to ask you. Yep, I'm gonna let that sit there while we
Mm-hmm.
talking. And before we go ahead and really get into tonight's festivities, I wanna. Brandon had already jumped out there, with his series James Bond. So Brandon, go ahead and please introduce yourself to everybody. Costa, what's happening? And give everybody some
Hey.
background about you, man.
All right, so just a little bit of background. Brandon Cannaday, from the PG County area. I'm with my family, two favorite family members here. Father of one daughter, and actually one on the way.
Okay,
Congratulations to me.
congratulations. Yes,
Clap for me,
yes,
and
indeed.
pray for me too. Yeah, yes. It's just a little bit about me. I'm all about being inside, being in the community, helping out, as much as I can. I've actually jumped it up a little bit more since this pandemic because a lot of families, actually middle class, even upper class, and people of color mainly have gotten affected by this whole pandemic. So I've dedicated a lot of time to helping out as much as I can for like food drives, clothing drives, and helping out with job placements. So that's just a little about me. I also love Marvel, and as you can see, I'm a Wu-Tang fan. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Wu-Tang for
he be
life.
everywhere. He be everywhere, man. I mean, Brandon, stay busy. I love it, man. Congratulations.
Thank
And yes, we'll continue to pray. I don't know if we should be praying for you or Sean, but we'll keep you in our prayers. Definitely right, exactly. So you know
you.
exactly.
Yeah, give me a little bit of love.
No, I'm gonna get you a little bit. I'm with you, bro.
Right,
Right.
Yes, yes,
Definitely.
for you, Brandon.
Thank you.
Exactly. And tonight's conversation would not be the same without my cousin. Cause I'm jumping on, I'm just gonna step back. Let me give you the big screen. Go ahead, jump out there,
Yeah,
double
do your
dutch style.
thing.
Go
Do
ahead,
your
do
Hi.
your
thing.
thing, do your thing.
Stop trying to double hand this
You know
joint.
what I'm
Straighten it up.
saying?
Straighten it up. Hey y'all, hey. So thank you so much for having me on Primo. You know how I feel about two mics up. Bam, 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 bam. Stamps all around. Primo and I go back all the way to like double jump, double dutch, and skelly. Some of y'all know what
Okay.
that is.
Okay.
Y'all know what
Some of y'all know what
skelly
that
is.
is. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all be knowing.
Okay.
For those of you who don't know, we go back to short pants and
Ah. Ah.
skipping rocks and shit.
Ah.
That's how tight we are as
Okay.
family.
Keep it real.
And I am a hot mother of two.
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa.
oh,
You know,
like,
a lot
Okay.
of my DMs,
Oh, yo.
you
All
got
y'all in the
something to
woods. All
say.
y'all in the woods
Because
right now. I see you right now
we
searching.
coming
Yeah.
out of 2021 and I got shots and boosters and things.
Watch out.
Real talk though, content creator of a really lovely podcast called Who Got Time that
All
I
day.
began with my daughter in the middle of the pandemic because we thought we was
Shy
going to be in
Boogie.
it for like 2 weeks, and then it became
Word up.
two
Word up.
months, and then
Word up.
here we are.
Right.
Yep.
A writer, a storyteller, a Jill of a lot of trades, but a master of a few of them,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Hey,
just an
look.
all around fun Brooklyn girl who loves her family and chats a lot, but more often than not, just rides for my people and
Mm.
supports my community and my folks. That is what's most important to me. So I'm
So,
more than happy to be here and ride for Two Mics Up because Two Mics Up is Damon and Lisa and the community. And my community runs up and down 95
okay.
and east to west.
Yo.
I'm happy to
So,
be here.
yeah, that was real eloquent. I
That,
wasn't yeah,
that
I
was,
wasn't
I'm feeling some type of way right now because your intro was way better than mine. Like, you've done this before.
you can
You've
tell.
done this before, I think.
I mean, because he even had to lean in and everything. Like, and then, did you hear the pause? Did you hear the breath in between? That was like real professional. That was dope, cuz.
I can't stand y'all. I can't stand the two of
Yo,
you.
well, for real though, if y'all haven't, I've talked about the podcast before. Who got time? I know right now, cuz I believe you guys were on a little hiatus.
I had to go on hiatus because I know a lot of you who followed Who Got Time know that my daughter is in a month or two away from being 20 years old. She's a sophomore in college.
That's
She
what's
is
up.
now a real estate agent.
What?
Speak it.
What?
Man,
What?
listen, the
What?
hustle is real up in this household, but there are only so many juggles that we can juggle.
Yeah.
And We're doing a lot. I'm writing. I am also a sneakerhead. I'm
Mm.
building my my sneaker following. I'm trying to start that separate career because I want to have a look see. I know that there is an East Coast following for sneaker exhibits. There's a New York following for sneaker exhibits. There should be a Jersey following.
Okay.
There are things in the works. And
Man.
Cheyenne didn't have the time to commit. And I'm the girl who needs someone really great to vibe off of. So we're on hiatus for a minute, but we'll be back.
Well, look, all I can say is, all y'all out there in the weeds, if you're watching through somebody else's feed, thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I appreciate you all. While we talking, throw where you at, man. Throw your comments out. Let us know where you at, where you repping. I love the sneakerhead vibe. I think that's really dope because I'm a sneakerhead low key. I'm a
Right?
sneakerhead. You know what I'm saying? Low key.
We are Northeast. You know how we
Yeah,
feel about sneakers.
yeah. No. So while we're talking though, and I appreciate you bringing those things up, but I want to talk about some things tonight that really before we get into having some fun. We're talking about the holidays.
Yes.
We're coming up on Thanksgiving, and I want to talk about some of the things that many of us. Oh, Sadeja in the building, Maryland by way of Philly. Shout
Oh,
out.
okay.
Check out Sadeja. She was a past
Yo,
guest.
what I
Big.
wouldn't do for a cheesesteak. Damn.
Okay, keep that
Ready.
real. Oh, there go family again. We Long Island in the building. You know what I mean?
Long
That's what we do.
Island.
Long Island, we here.
Long
We and,
Island.
and we ain't serving no iced tea. We're Virginia in the building at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So we giving thanks, right? And I just have to ask, and I'm going to start with the lovely Sumi first,
Uh-huh.
cause what does it mean to you when you hear the term give thanks?
Automatically, I think of being grateful.
Okay.
Easy.
Okay.
Just being
Mm,
grateful.
mm,
Giving thanks to me means being grateful in small terms.
right. And,
That's
and I
easy
think
for me.
that's really, I mean, short and simple to point, and I give that, and I can kind of rock with that as on the same level. Brandon, what does that mean for you?
Uh, I align with it, but I'm gonna go a little bit deeper with that. So when I think about giving thanks, I think about putting things, the small things in perspective that
Mm,
you sometimes overlook,
hmm.
like just everyday walking. Saying like some people don't have the ability to walk, some people don't have the
Mm,
ability to look through one eye or so. Some people don't have a house. Some
yeah.
people, saying don't have the things that you have every day that you don't really think about as much, but other people who don't have that, they're thinking about it all the time. And not even
Mm,
just the material things, but also with family. Some people don't have their moms, some people
whoa.
don't have
Yeah.
their dads, they don't even have a brother or a sister or a child or so. So when I think about giving things, you're thankful for the things that you have. And that's why every day, me and my wife, and even with my daughter, we pray and we say, thank you, God, for the things that we're not thinking of right now, though, but we will be thinking about it in the future, and
Mm,
don't think that we're taking that for granted. So that's what I think about with giving thanks and also just being around just your family. Like right
mm,
now, I'm so thankful to be with you guys, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we don't see
man.
each other every day though, but
Right.
you
Facts.
guys are
Right.
always in my heart.
Right. And that's true. And I think, and not even I think, I know for me, and I'm going to kind of some because it's a combination of both. And really, for me, it's definitely one simple thing. Exactly. Dope, it was dope, Brandon. And for me, it's one thing and one thing only. I'm thankful for my life. I had that scare uh about 6 years ago now, where I was on my deathbed. So to be able to be sitting here and having fun and enjoying, my immediate family, my extended family, all my friends, to be able to be sitting here and honestly just to be able to be breathing.
Yeah,
Uh, there was a time where I was sitting with a tube in my chest,
Right.
and I'm listening to the doctors, whispering to my wife like, all I hear, he ain't gonna make it.
mhm.
So this time of year, it really means a lot for me to be here. I'm watching my daughter grow, become the person that she's become, and just so many other things to be thankful for. Just to be able, like I said, to be able to breathe, see color, to be able to hear, laugh, joke. That's what it means for me to give thanks. And I'm not going to sit here and keep talking because I don't want to get teary eyed. and we gonna move on.
I had to pull at my strings already. I'm
Yeah,
like,
you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna see get teary eyed. You know, we're gonna have fun with this. You know, but I want to move though to the next way again. So it's Thanksgiving, right? And everybody love to eat. You know,
Yeah.
I'm a big boy. I like like to have mine with all the carbs and everything that I can get, even though I'm not supposed to. But Brandon, I'm gonna start with you, fam.
Okay.
So, what is your favorite Thanksgiving food?
Candied yams. Yeah, candied yams. I can't get enough of that, especially not just with candied yams, but the love that candied yams.
Sensational, yes.
But now it's just candied yams in the way how candied yams be spread the love though. So when you just get candied yams, the juice be intercepting with all the different other stuff with the cow, the turkey and stuff. I'm like, man,
sue me. How would you sue me? Yeah, because your face say it all right there. Because that's love right there. Like everything that he said. Because that's what it looked like when you put it on your plate. Exactly, sue me. That's exactly what it looked like. So same question for you, sue me. You know.
All right. So there's a debate that goes down in my house.
Okay.
I make a mean turkey lasagna.
Yeah.
Usually when I post pictures of food, one of the hashtags is always greedy gal.
Gal.
There is no shame. Right?
Okay.
So there's always a little corner of turkey lasagna. My daughter could care less about somebody's turkey. It's too dry. She's not interested. Where the ham at?
Okay.
Did you get the honey baked ham? Last year, I got the ham and hid the ham. And she said, oh, okay, because my prima just slid. See, that's my prima. See? And my prima, anyone who knows us knows she more like my sister.
Right.
My sister prima.
Right.
Cheyenne wants to know. Last year, I told her I didn't get the ham. I was playing though. Like it was gonna be cops called. It was. We was gonna be on the news. I was kidding. That's how she feel about the ham. So there's the ham. Then there's a corner of the lasagna. Then there's these spinach balls that are made.
Spinach balls.
They are balls. They are balls of spinach.
See, how much you Brandon?
Spinach.
Because she been holding out.
Right.
She been holding out.
I'm today years old.
Right.
Spinach chopped, made with onions and mozzarella, and then they are baked and honey. And then but the piece de resistance is the ridged canned cranberry sauce. Don't come at me with no real cranberry sauce with no real berries in it.
I gotta agree with you, and I'm not right. Period. Okay, and I
said what I said.
Okay. All I can say is that because I agree with you. Like nobody really comes for the turkey.
Correct.
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm spoiled because so I usually do the ham. I usually do the ham in the house, and the ham. I mean, the ham goes down. The ham is on 200. So one time
I had your ham that you baked outside in the deep fried.
Right. And that's like sometimes you like I can't pat myself, but you kind of get so the ham bow everything
right.
But I'm spoiled because I look for more of the rice and peas. You understand what I'm saying?
All right, that's a good one.
Right, because that's what I'm spoiled.
We do that. Coconut rice and peas.
So let me ask you this, and say my man, I can't put it out there because I was about to say, so y'all not feeling the deep fried ham? I mean, turkey?
No, yes.
Look,
I just want to make sure,
but not no baked turkey. I don't want baked turkey.
Yeah, I'm not going to that old fashioned, just regular turkey though.
No, it's still bacon turkey.
Yes. Okay.
Right. No, and I mean, and yes, because all of these things, right? Yes, rice and peas, exactly.
Yes, rice and
peas.
Okay.
Thank you, boo. Because I mean, the ham be like
ham is right.
Mac and cheese.
Ham is right.
My sister-in-law
mac and cheese,
meanest mac and cheese and ham. Hands down.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Man,
yeah.
I'm just thinking about it right
Right,
now.
right. And well, that's the whole point. Get you all worked up, get you all excited. And my daughter don't like cranberry, but I'm like you, Sumi. Give me the cranberry in the can.
With the
Don't give me no fresh.
ridges.
I don't want no fresh mash. I don't want no grit and nothing. Give me mine already in the can with the ridges in it. That's already been pre-picked and all that. Man, give me that. Right, right. Because I want to see it as it comes out, like it just on the way out.
What's wrong with that? Where that came from?
I'm with you. I'm with you, right? Because I'm with you.
Take this with you.
Yeah, because ain't nobody eating that here. Ain't nobody eating that up in here.
No.
Who even brought this person? Who
Who is
the interloper?
Whose man is this?
Right, who's the fraud? Who's the fraud? All right, so
Sarah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming, Sarah.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. All right, so look, so we just had a little warm up, man. We want give thanks and everything and talk about the holidays. So I want to transition and have a little more fun tonight, because we still dealing with COVID and a whole lot of other crazy things going on in the world. So tonight I thought, we play a little game, have a little fun word association, do a little something called things that, and it's just more about wordplay and things that kind of come off, exactly. We're never. Sarah's about to become a hashtag here on two mics up. Somebody, right? Hashtag not Sarah.
You about to make that popular now.
Yeah, we about to make that one go viral, for real. So with the game, and it's really just a question game. It's like anybody that's watching, listening, tuning in. You can drop your comments. This is really for everybody. And I'm just gonna start out because, and I don't know why. And my wife is about to get mad at me because she had made the comment and I'm just saying because I don't know how this thing works. But she made this comment about where is it? Let me find it here in the comments. Where Sumi was talking about spinach balls. And right, look, I already and one of the questions that I was going to ask, one of the things that you should never put in your mouth.
Okay.
And
I was trying to be professional because I wasn't sure what that was, but I was like, should I be pausing this? It's like a pause.
Let me get these headphones good and snug.
Right, I'm just saying. I don't know. It was just one of those things. I don't know. I got a feeling.
That song from the 90s, 80s, whatever. 90s.
Yeah.
Put it in your mouth. Sorry, I digress.
Right. And all I know is I think we're going to have to bring back the hashtag pray for Dame because I got a feeling I'm going to be sleeping on the couch. I have no idea. I didn't plan this. This wasn't planned. So
you should have never had the two of us with you.
I'm dead. Jesus Christ, I'm dead. I'm just dead right now. So
why you put this trio together?
Right, let's ask Sarah because it's Sarah's fault. It's Sarah's fault for this one, man. Somebody call the ambulance, the police, everybody. So
God.
Brandon. I'm gonna let you step into this one first.
Okay.
Hope you got your boots on, man. Things that you should never put in your mouth.
Okay, so we've already established the first one, though, so that was didn't need to be brought up though. But another thing, I don't know, maybe like razor blades. Shout out to those uptown.
For real.
No, that.
Yeah, I gotta catch my breath, man. This
I'm
one
gonna say
really
no
hurts.
to the razor blades
You
because
know
how to do it right.
Well, I'm just saying, there was a time some people that I knew who shall remain nameless. Because, like I said, I'm not trying to sleep on my couch anytime soon. But anyway, Sumi, I'm going to ask you to say right. Oh, wow. Yeah, I see you just got quiet.
You got no type of comments. Okay.
No, you said razor blades. I said I'm gonna say nah on that one because you just need to know how to do that right. Because we did that right back in the 80s.
But look, like I said, I know some people.
Right. You just need to know how to. You need to have the right razor blades. A.
Yeah.
And B. Know how to spit them right.
Okay.
That's right in Brooklyn. But
I
digress.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'm gonna say toes. I've never been one to understand.
Okay.
Why the toes? Yeah, I don't. Why? Mm-hmm. How do you know them toes was washed appropriately? Just because they got paint and polish on them? Nah,
Yeah.
son. Nah, I'm gonna say nah to the toes. And
Yeah.
do you expect reciprocity? Because you put
Yeah.
my toes, you want no.
Have you
Well,
always had this issue with so like that's like the first time I've ever heard somebody say like, "Hey, this is not something that you be putting in your mouth." Though, so
I'm not comfortable with that. I'm gonna say no to the toes.
Exactly.
Leave
Hell
my
no,
toes
Cliff.
alone.
So-
My
so
toes
we
are
not
cute to
doing
look
it.
at.
So let
But
me
then there
reverse
are
it.
Nation,
people who
what's
drive
happening,
cars
sis?
with their toes. They
So-
both have toes.
So let
No.
me play devil's advocate though. Okay. Would you like your toes in someone else's mouth?
No.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Leave my toes.
Well,
Just
hey,
look at them from afar.
Okay,
I'm,
okay. Because I like my toes to be licked by my dog sometimes.
Ah.
You know, feels good. Feels good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, don't knock it inside though. Sometimes when you sleeping, all of a sudden you just feel your toes lick. I'm like,
so that was a straight curveball that I was not expecting.
Right?
Yeah, right, Cliff. I'm with you. Like what? Like I'm like I wasn't expecting that would be.
Yo, when we are old and I'm telling your eulogy, I'm gonna be like, yo, I love him.
Hey,
He was
I
a
got the
good
footage.
man.
We'll hold on to the
None of
tonight's
his
footage and we'll put that in the
toes
archives.
licked by his dog. Lord, take him home.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting that one.
No.
Yeah, please, and please,
Yo no puedo.
does wifey
was that?
is wifey familiar?
Oh yeah,
with, okay.
She's very familiar with it.
Okay, all right. You know,
Like,
and,
stop it. You don't know where his tongue's been at.
Every pot have a lid.
Look, I was gonna move to the next question.
Okay.
Then. All right. So one of the other things, you know, a lot of times people do, and they think people are not looking. But what are some things that people do when no one is looking? And so show me. Go ahead.
Pick their nose.
That's the first thing I was thinking too. First thing,
They be up and they get hitting their medulla
Yo, all the way back
they
here.
Be back here.
Yeah, exactly.
Son, they be
yeah.
to the back.
Brandon?
I would say I don't. Oh, you know what? People make faces at children when the parents aren't looking.
Facts, Nisha.
Yeah, I've caught that. I've caught a few people doing that to my daughter and all. And you know what? I would have to say I wasn't too upset because before I had a child, sometimes I see a kid looking at me too long. I'm like, and I'll look away real quick though. So yeah, I'll say that's probably one of the things.
That too. You right?
Yeah, right. I'm gonna go with Ernisha. Yeah, exactly. Pick up that wedgie. You got that mail in the mailbox, and it's been sitting there for a minute. You gotta get that mail out, son. That mail been sitting there for a week. You gotta get that mail out. You gotta get the mail out, man. It'll be sometimes your box be tight. Well, I don't even know. That didn't sound. You ever heard that one before? Yeah, get that mail out the mailbox.
I'm gonna have to keep that in the memory bank right there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, because they be going in there hard, man. You know, sometimes you've been on vacation. Sometimes you go for a week, and like your mail, you got so much mail in there, like you got to stick like your whole arm to the back. Sorry. Yeah. Well, yeah. Now I'm sorry.
Yes,
exactly.
On the DL.
Yo, okay. So everybody's had that moment at work where you have to move the chair abruptly.
Yeah.
To try to cover the sound of your fart.
No, let me just be very clear. And I know for a fizzat that nobody I work with in the corporate arena watches Two Mics Up. By the time they discover this podcast, I might have hit $1 million.
Look,
Hunty, my bickle be foggy at a time or two. And there are no apologies.
Oh my goodness.
Things happen.
Yo,
had a bad lunch.
Things do, man. Sometimes
don't come in my bickle, son.
So you be a little hot. Elevator, huh? You be hot box in the elevator.
Yeah.
No,
she probably
in the supermarket when you cut down one aisle and
yeah, that's me. I'm notorious for that. I'm notorious for that one. Smell like armpit. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Oh no.
Good evening, Melissa. How you doing? Yeah, but smell like armpit.
That's awful.
Did I? Yeah. You know, I find maybe I'm sharing too much. I think I'm getting older. I think that happens more when you get older. Because sometimes, and especially now that we in COVID, we in pandemic times.
Yeah.
You forget, like sometimes you be home for like 2 days in a row, and then like you go out, and then you're like, oh shit, did I did I put on deodorant? Then you kind of sit there in the car.
But do
And
you notice that sometimes your deodorant, like it lasts because you may have forgotten that day, but you don't smell like ripe ass. So you're like, oh, okay, I think I'm safe today.
exactly, Shorty. Lately I don't know. This pandemic got me really effed up because I got to double check at the door. Because time just flies when you're sitting at home,
That's
man, and
true. That's true.
you lose all through the time. All right,
Fact.
so we're gonna go ahead and jump. Let's see what other questions that we have laying
I'm
around
good.
here.
Okay.
All right, so and let's have a fun because we all been to the hospital
Yo,
at
my
some
cheeks
point, I
hurt.
think. Yeah, yo, I'm sitting here, yo. I haven't laughed this hard and sweat this much from laughing in a minute.
I,
Uh,
Okay.
so uh, and I'm going to throw this one out here. What's something that you shouldn't say to a police officer when you're being pulled over?
Mm. Okay. I can start this one off.
Okay.
Let's see here. You should not say I live my life a quarter mile at a time. Nothing else matters. That's probably one thing you may not want to
oh,
Yo, my chest hurt, man. Oh my
wow.
goodness.
Why?
Right, okay. Right, why'd you stop me? Yeah, exactly. Like, what's your problem, man? Why you stop me? It's
When
crazy.
he asked, "Do you know why I stopped you?" Don't say, "Yeah, yeah, son."
Yeah, I mean, like, yo, dude, like, you ain't see me? Yeah, why you stop me? Well, you know what I'm saying? I just asked him the same thing. Why you
I
stop
got
me?
some
Right.
idea. Don't hit him with
Yo,
that.
too much, man, too much. So, let's see what else we got here. Let's see somebody else. Let me see what else somebody else is sending to me.
No,
Okay, so here's a
no.
fun one.
Okay.
Um, things things that you like to snack on while watching a movie. What are some things that you enjoy snacking on while watching a movie?
There's a few things. Go ahead,
Hmm.
Brandon.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Popcorn.
I can't say popcorn.
I don't eat. Yeah, I don't eat
You don't
popcorn.
like
I used to
popcorn?
have braces. I used to have braces though, so I don't really eat popcorn anymore.
Mm.
I
Um,
love popcorn
Oh, Whoppers.
personally.
I haven't had Whoppers in a while. Go with it,
Whoppers.
Anisha.
Lord,
I
I
haven't
never
had that.
like. I never liked Whoppers because of the malt flavor.
In
I can't eat popcorn because I have the gappy
Big gaps.
teeth
Okay.
and it
Okay.
sticks
That'll
between
do it.
my. But I
Okay.
love popcorn. But I don't eat Skittles.
Mm.
I like gummy
Yep.
Okay.
bears and like anything fruit chewy.
Mm-hmm.
And believe it or not, I also love cashews. I'll eat nuts. Like
Yeah.
okay, not
Yeah.
these nuts.
Yeah.
These
Right.
cashews. These
Because
cashews.
you were serving that one up, but
I
yeah,
had to fix
exactly.
it. I had to
Yeah,
fix it.
right. Wait, quick, because you know somebody's about to serve that one up. Exactly.
Just
Yo,
cashews, folks.
right,
Just
right. Just
cashews.
Okay.
cashews,
Thank you.
just cashews, and exactly. Sour Patch Kids is definitely
Yes,
on my
Sour
list as
Patch
well.
Kids or
Okay.
Give me some Twizzlers.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a big peppermint patty type guy. Give me,
Peppermint
the
patty.
yeah, give me the little peppermint patty bites that they sell sometimes. I can do those.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I mean, I haven't been to an actual movie or movie theater in a while, but I'm a not a pop, I'm a pretzel guy. So if they
Mm.
have like the pretzel bites
Oh,
with the nacho cheese, I'm really good with that. Um,
Cotton candy.
cotton candy.
I haven't had
Damn,
cotton
I
candy since
haven't.
I was a
Wow.
little girl.
And I would say, Anisha, you digging into the closet for that one, sis, because
Yo,
I haven't
that
had
is
that one in a minute.
straight diabetes.
Right,
Just
right. Yeah,
like
well,
diabetes in my
yeah.
arm.
I haven't had cotton
I
candy in
haven't
a
I didn't
had
know they still
minute.
cotton
had it in
candy
movie
in
theaters.
forever.
And that's what's good. And well, so we live down, here in the DMV, and I don't know Anisha. I think Anisha's been here a lot long, maybe as long, if not longer. Or she might be from here. Um, and I want to say here in the movie theaters in the Virginia area, I think you can get cotton candy.
Yeah, you
So
can get it here too in Jersey.
really,
Yeah,
Oh,
they
shoot.
still
It's
have
be
it.
fancy.
They have
oh,
them in foil packs.
hmm.
You
Oh
can
my
get
God.
them in
Fireball
individual
and cream
sealed
soda.
foil packs.
Okay,
Cream soda. Okay.
fireball and cream ball. Okay, all right,
Wow.
Anisha. Yeah,
You guys
we
know
gonna
how to
have.
have a good time.
Yeah,
And
you
you
know
know
what I'm
what?
saying.
I hadn't been to the movie theaters in forever, but when the last Fast and Furious came out,
Hmm.
Cheyenne and I went to a matinee masked up, and it was
Hmm.
empty. Like we went to the first matinee of the day, which was like
Hmm.
11:30,
Right.
and it was empty, and we sat there masked up, and it was the nicest experience to be back in the theater And we didn't eat or anything, but it was nice. And that was the only like I was like, okay, let's go to a matinee. Nobody will be here, and because we're still leery of the movies.
Okay, right. We so I agree. We doing movies at Ernie's house. What? Okay, my bad. I forgot. You know, you Queens. My bad, sis. I know I'll get a lash in next time I see you. My bad. But yeah, definitely. We coming to the crib. Ain't gonna put your business out there, but movie with you and Trey. We coming through. And I want to have some fireballs and cream soda, some cotton candy when we come through. So next question. Ew, what up, sis? There she
Hey,
go. Yeah. What
Lisa!
up, what up, what up? Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
hey.
Exactly. Thank you for joining us, sis. Glad you could take some time out just to jump in real quick. So
Sending you all the love.
all the love and energy. And speaking of which, pandemic, what's the one thing you wouldn't want to find in your bed? What's that thing that you wouldn't want to find in your bed?
A snake or
Oh.
boogers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Those are important things. Those are important.
Yeah.
Those are,
Dry boogers and snakes.
Well,
Those are
now, who
equivalent.
wants to dry boogers?
Yo,
uh,
I have a little
uh,
sign. You just never know.
Oh,
oh,
damn. I get
Little boys are nasty.
it. Oh,
okay.
thank you for warning
And
me
I,
about
I
this.
love
Uh,
him. I love him so much. He's so
Uh-huh.
cute and he's nasty.
Oh.
oh,
He'll
see,
be
like,
like, Mommy, give me your hand. I love you.
okay, we got some good ones here. Okay, Lee, I'm with you.
That's
It'd be a
strange.
problem if you got a stranger in your bed, and I
Yeah.
hope it wasn't. I hope it wasn't. I hope it wasn't after the club.
Yeah.
But that could be a
You
problem.
wake up in the morning like, ooh,
Yeah,
who this?
right. That could be a problem. You wake up like, who this for real?
Who you?
I know a spider is definitely one.
Yes,
I
a
like the water
spider
bug
also.
definitely.
Yeah.
Ooh, water
Water
bugs?
bug.
Oh,
Water bugs.
hell
Okay.
no. Oh,
uh,
leave the whole bed. Leave the
yeah,
whole bed.
yeah. I don't know. My thing. It's like the ticks and the what you call this that they have sometimes when you're staying
Those bed bugs?
the bed bugs. Yeah, I don't
Okay.
know. I've got a thing. I don't know, and
You
my
got a
wife got
thing.
me. Well, I'm just saying, like my wife has got me on this thing now. So
Oh,
like
got
whenever
that thing.
when we travel now, so
Strip
she's going
everything
out.
back.
Well, yeah, strip everything back, but now she's got
Yes.
the fluorescent lights
Yes, yes,
like we in
the
CSI
light.
now. So
Ah,
like we got
that's
to
a good
draw
one.
all the window shades. Everything got to be pitch black, and she's with the
Yeah.
CSI light. And yeah,
How
I
you
don't
feel
know.
though? You got a problem with that?
No, I'm just saying I don't have a problem, but like when you
Oh,
see like until you really see it,
that's
Yeah.
right.
because there was a time where I wasn't really looking to see it, right?
Right.
No,
And
It
there
was.
was a couple of times we was in the room, we was like,
Yes, that's not a game.
it
Ooh.
wasn't even like calling. Like we go downstairs. Oh, look, there's a problem with the room.
Oh.
Y'all need to go up there and clean that room, but y'all need to get us another room.
Right.
Yeah, because now that you see it, you can't
on
let
the
it go.
on the other side, on
Look,
the other side, on the other side in another building.
look. Sometimes, like when you follow the line and you're going like, what? What?
In the other building. In the
Yeah,
other
yeah, right.
building.
Exactly. Yeah, Nilla said not today. Exactly. And right, exactly. And that's the part too. And I know for our sisters, y'all have to park your
I'm
vehicle.
with her
Mhm.
all the way.
So you need to see what's going on in the parking spot.
Right.
And yeah, it's not so nice. And
Facts.
yeah,
Facts.
urine be
Yes,
everywhere.
yes, Prima. She is one
Yeah,
trillion % correct.
too much for me, man.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go ahead
So
because
why
we're
people so
coming.
nasty? Ew.
Beyond nasty is ridiculous. Look, we're having so much fun, man. I forgot, man. Let me shout out our sponsors here on Two Mics Up. Uh, you know, I'm just going to go ahead. We're going to take a quick pause for the cause, and we'll be right back after the break. All right, we back. Thank you for staying with us, man, as we sit up here and crack up tonight. Sis, we doing good. I hope you're doing well.
Okay.
Hope that you're feeling better, and you know, can't wait to have you sitting here rocking with us again. As we do what we do here. So now that we're back, we're just going to close out tonight's conversation with a couple of things. And one of the things that I want to know, like right now, with everything that's going on in the world, what's that one thing that really gets your blood to boil, get your blood pressure up? And I'll start with you, Brandon.
Ooh, whoa, on the spot. You know what? Off the top of my head, since we kind of spoke about it a little bit, the vaccine a little bit though. So some people have their opinions on getting the vaccine or not getting the vaccine. And my only issue is respecting everybody's decision. Just because you're going to get the vaccine don't make you a bad person, or vice versa. If you're not going to get the vaccine, doesn't make you a bad person. But it's your choice at the end of the day. Don't sit up here and try to, put your opinions or whatever 6 months research that you may have actually done or stuff like that onto me because I decide to actually get the vaccine. And I'm not going to put my opinions, on you just because you do not want to get this vaccine, because you have every right to make that decision. But so that's what boils my buttons. That's why I don't even have the conversation with people when they try to bring it up or it even comes up into the media.
Very well said. I agree with you on that one. Cuzzo, same for you. What's that one thing that got your blood boiling right now?
It is. It is. I have just, after, what are we at? Like 18, 19 months now, home. I have now been called back into our beautiful New York City.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh boy.
I am no longer in the work from home crew. I am now, part of the commuter crew again, and I'm riding back into the city. And I am part of, and so I am boosted up, and I have to commute back and forth, and I hear the conversations, and I have a almost 20-year-old, and I also have an soon to be 7-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
And I hear the communication. My 20-year-old had choice. She had freedom of choice, and she had the ability to decide whether or not she was going to take this vaccine. And she is a college student, and she lived a whole year where she graduated but didn't have a proper graduation and didn't have a prom and lived the year in limbo, her first college in limbo. And someone said to me, when did Cheyenne graduate? And I had to think about that for a second, because did it even happen? And now she's a sophomore, but that first year, where was it? And now she's moving on, and so much was missed, right? Because we were in the middle of something that our generations had never experienced. And now we are moving on and trying to recreate, so to speak, what was, but we can't. So we're trying to begin again. And all I can hear is the constant debate of why I should have autonomy and freedom over my body.
Yeah.
I have no issue with anyone having autonomy and freedom over their body and their selves, right?
Agreed.
But herein is what I ask every single person on this here United States to pause, in this here United States to pause and think about. Did you or your children go to school in this here United States? Catholic, private, or public? Then you have been vaccinated. And to go to school in this here United States, Catholic, public, or private, unless you were homeschooled, to hit kindergarten and first grade, you had to have a minimum of 14 to 18 vaccines in your system. I want any one of you parents to name and claim those vaccines and tell me what they do. I want you to explain to me, when the doctor said to you, make sure you have Motrin or Tylenol and use them in tandem, or have one or the other.
Yeah.
Just in case your child breaks out in fever. But they'll be fine. Don't worry, mom or dad.
Right.
They're going to be good, but just be prepared.
Right.
Never fear though. It'll just be 24 hours. And we all did it, took it, survived it, and forgot about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
To say to me, but this is different because they move so quickly is a fallacy. And I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
This is no different because polio happened quick and they vaccinated everybody. Measles, mumps, rubella. Need I go on?
No.
Okay, but y'all out here chatting, and there are almost 1 billion in the globe. Globally.
Yeah.
This wasn't a United States pandemic. It was a global, because pandemics don't happen in one country.
Right.
It was a global pandemic. And if you want to go ahead and ride with that orange man and believe that only the United States scientists came up with this fix, cure, vaccine, I got a bridge to sell you. This was in the works.
Oh, yeah.
The casing that goes on the vaccine was in the works because the virus was in the works for a minute.
Yeah.
And when you say to me, but the government is all in my business. Boom. By the time you finish clicking off from this here podcast, your fucking phone is going to run the information that I just talked about. Because the government's in your business.
Okay, believe that.
So stop chatting to me like you truly have autonomy.
Yeah, there's no choice, no autonomy.
None of us who pay taxes, who go to work, who have a driver's license, who have a social security number, have autonomy. If they choose to, they're going to be tapping on any one of these windows.
Door. Of course.
Please stop it.
Of course. And that's facts, yo, for real.
That be my thoughts.
And look. Grind your gears. You know what I'm saying? Are you really mad at that?
But you know, I'm not a neuroscientist or anything.
No.
I'm not paid for my opinion.
Hey, look. Well, your opinion is appreciated here. I thank you for sharing that, because again, here, and Lisa, my sister, she in the background preaches this. I mean, we talked about it here on the show. And there's a whole lot of different things that's going on with this pre-planned virus, this pre-planned global pandemic, and all of these things that go on, and that's really another thing. And the only thing I will say that you talked about that has me is really our administration. You talked about the orange guy, 45, and we went from the devil to hell in a handbasket, because I don't know where this current administration is. I swear at times I think we're sleeping like Joe is when he's sitting at the wheel. I don't know where Harris is at, because other than from the time she got elected,
Harris is a clown.
Hey, and look, and I want to be nice. Okay, and I'm glad, because I want to be, and I'm reason why I'm glad that you said it, because I think it comes better.
What I said.
It comes better from a woman, because I don't want to be that man.
Harris.
Behind scenes, I know what my opinion is, but where she is and where she's been, other than the Vogue cover, and they made the big deal about which outfit she had on, I don't know where the sister's at. And
because Harris could have been said, "Yo, voter registration and all the stifling of voter rights is a problem.
Right.
Let's get on that." But instead, you know where Harris was 2 weeks ago? Out here in Jersey, talking about, well, vaccine mandates are important. And me and my husband are going to be out here in Montclair talking about vaccine. If you don't get the fuck on, sorry, am I cussing on the podcast?
It's all right, yo, you good.
Is there going to be a censor at some point?
Nah, because this right here is all real.
If you don't get the fuck on with your vaccine mandates, because we in the Northeast, they getting their vaccines. Move on with that.
Yeah.
Right.
The fact of the matter is, the Democrats never had an agenda.
Right.
And the black folks just needed to get the orange man out. So we did what we needed to do to get this one in, because it was the black vote that got this one in.
Yep.
This man didn't want to be president. but he needed to be president. Understand the balance.
Oh, there is a huge difference, and like I said, everything that you said, right? And first of all, let me say what's up, Shelly, Michelle Myers Riddick. Thank you for joining us. Laura, it's good seeing you, sis. It's been a minute. Shout out to the family, and you both, Lisa and Sumi, I couldn't even say anything because that's really in this is where you've been with somebody for so
Yes,
long.
the
She really
Democrats are
spoke my
always
words.
wringing their
Right.
hands.
Right.
And oh my God, and we want to be the better Christians. And oh my goodness, because you know
Exactly.
what it is. If we do away with the filibuster, then when it comes back around to being our turn and we want to use it, it won't be there for us to use it. It's not
Exactly.
supposed to fucking be there to begin with.
Exactly.
Get
And
rid of it, and then we're done.
and let's move on
But
to
nah,
the next. But
y'all
that's not
don't
how it's
got no
working.
spine.
Mm-mm.
So the only one with a spine is Ocasio. And unfortunately, we not all middle of the road, progressives. So we can't ride for Ocasio. But she's the only one with a real spine.
And she's really you just gave it a whole topic for another great conversation, because there were those that I like. When it comes to Ocasio, I'm middle of the road. I'm still trying to figure her out.
I can't
I'll be
ride
honest
for
with
her.
you.
Yeah.
I can't
And
ride for her
I'm
because I'm not a progressive. And I will never totally be a progressive. And it's the only, she's brilliant. And the way that they handle her is incorrect. But I'm not all the way aligned with progressive
Yeah.
leanings.
And it's true.
That is my only issue. I don't agree with all progressive leanings, but she's not wrong. And the way that they handle her is bullshit.
Yeah. And it's a whole, and I like what Anna say. She gives performative. And
Correct.
I think that's what
Correct.
really
Correct.
that's the crux of it for me,
Correct.
because I can't really figure out when are you really being sincere
Correct.
and looking to carry out an agenda,
Correct.
or we dramatica and we're putting on a
Yes,
performance.
muy dramática.
Yeah,
And
and I
it's
have a
not,
problem with that. Yeah.
it's her and the Indian lady, and I don't say that to be shady. I just can't remember her name. Who was holding up the bill? Who was holding up the passing
Oh,
of the bill?
yeah, I know you're talking about.
I
Yeah.
can't with her.
Mhm.
Like, girl, have several seats. You holding this up for what again? Because why again? Because I'm not.
Yeah.
Wait. Because
Yeah.
you just want to be on every single news show and talking program. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Should we
right.
as black people hold our vote until we get our issues on the ballot? So
Holding the vote is never going to work, and I'm going to tell you why. Because you recognize that if you don't, what black people more often than not don't do, we don't vote at the midterms, right?
mhm.
And if you don't vote at the midterms, then when the big elections come, it doesn't always count.
Well,
Your midterm votes count, and
well,
they choose who your senators and your papas and your
well,
councilmen and your will be.
I think you're hitting it on the head. So, because you're in Jersey right now and you're up there, the same
And
thing.
we just did our vote,
And
right?
so we just had the same. We just had the same thing here. And
Mhm.
I just think from this turnout, and this is just my opinion. And Brandon, you in the DMV area, not I know you're into a lot of different things. You know, do you think the black vote is burnt out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it definitely is burnt out, and that's
Mhm.
why when I talk to people around me, my biggest thing is I'm not a Democrat nor a Republican. I vote my interests, and at this point right now,
Mhm.
so our vote does matter.
Yes.
And at some point as a people, we need to understand like how powerful it is.
Yes.
And I get how some people have the sentiment of like holding out our vote, but we need to focus our votes on certain issues that
Agreed. Agreed.
our community. So
Agreed.
if they're a liberal, if they're Democrat, you know what I'm saying, or if they're Republican or so that, I'm voting that way because I'm tired of people voting for Democrats because our parents said, oh yeah, the Democrats,
agree.
you know what I'm
I
saying, are
agree.
the way to go and all. But
I
like
agree.
I'm saying, and I hate to get onto the soapbox, and I'm not,
No, it's
I'm
right.
not going to sit up here,
No.
and, you know,
No.
give
Don't. Don't. Nope.
yeah,
No,
if I
you
get
don't gotta
that
get.
skill and all, but
No.
at some point you got to see where is the results of all the times that we've been voting for one party.
Yes.
Mhm.
So at what point do you have to say, you know what? I'm tired of being overlooked. I'm tired of being
Yeah.
that demographics of voters who say, "Oh yeah, we got them. We got them. So we ain't got to really do nothing." At what point are we going to stand up and say, "You know what? Let's make our own party." You know, what I'm saying, let's create another party.
And Lisa's 1,000% correct. Our vote does matter. We have shown that our vote does matter. The fact of the matter is, even right here in Jersey, our governor got by the skin of his
Yeah.
teeth
Yeah.
this election because my son, my 7-year-old son, almost 7-year-old son, I have these conversations with him. We were in the car and I took him with me to vote. If you look on my Instagram, you see he is wearing my sticker. He went in the booth with me and he watched me vote and I explained to him the ballot and I walked him through it. And he said to me, what does it mean? And he said, well, what party? He understands there are two major parties and I could vote independent and there's also the Green Party. I walked him through it all. And he said to me, well, if you're a Democrat, that means you always vote Democrat. And I said to him, no, you don't always vote Democrat because you are a Democrat. I will always vote along the line that will benefit my town, my area, my state, me, my family. I'm always, unlike my parents or my grandparents who always voted based strictly on what party they were aligned with. Let me tell you something. If it wasn't Biden, it was someone who was better than Biden, but what happened to be a Republican and wasn't the orange man, then I would have went with who that was.
Right.
But it happened to be that Biden was the better choice.
Right.
That's what it is. But if you're not having these conversations and you're not willing to do the boring thing, the tiresome thing, then you are doing a disservice and you have the audacity to complain. No, sir. You don't have the right to do that. You don't have the right to bitch about it.
I agree. I think there's so much in what both of you say, and I agree. I love the fact, Laura, what you're saying, we need to start having our kids go to the polls. We need to be different than our parents, and really educate ourselves, arm ourselves with knowledge, and also arm our kids so that they're prepared for when it's their turn to serve.
Absolutely.
And exactly, Lisa, get away from the loyalty. There is no loyalty. If you really understand politics, this Democrat and Republican, they have no loyalty to you as the voter.
Correct.
They have no interest in you as the voter.
It's money. It's what corporations are backing them and their interests and lining their pockets.
And I also even add on to this: we got to start going to our local town halls and start demanding what we want in our communities. So, our local delegates and senators and constituents and stuff, they're easily to be. You can easily look them up online and send them emails, give them a call. They work for us. So as a people, we need to start talking to them, expressing what we want in our community.
Do you know how small the numbers are when you have a council meeting? How few people show up, and what a difference it makes when you show up at a council meeting. And a council person expects only 15 people, and all of a sudden 30 people show up. It's quite a difference.
But that changes the narrative.
The expectation is normally that nobody's going to show up.
Right. Well, it changes the narrative too, because now they're being put on notice that the community wants. I'm paying attention.
My taxpayer dollars are paying your job, sir. I'm watching you.
Yeah.
Those emails, those follow-ups, they mean something. Cheyenne went and she voted, and it was very important for her to go on her own after school. She not only goes to school, she works. She made it her business to slot out time. She went, she did it, and I was making fun of her because she went to the wrong place and then had to double back and go find the right place. And I was like, "Girl, read your freaking ballot. What's wrong with you?" But she figured it out.
It's all true, and all I will say, like Cliff said, he had his son do his own research, and I think that's really the key, because and I'm going to move a little bit on this in the sense that, like, when we look at the presidential elections and even your local elections, I was talking to a gentleman. He felt that there's too many people running for office, and I said, well, to me, there's never too many. I said, you're just not willing to do the work. I said, like, when we look at our past election, a lot of people were talking about Bernie and Joe and Kamala, and I was like, but Buttigieg to me was the best guy. I thought he was the best by far. But
say that one more again for the people in the
but I'm just saying, people in the back, Buttigieg by far was the best candidate. But again, when you don't take the time to educate yourself about it, and then you follow the narrative of the media, because the media really just picked two, and that's all they fed you.
And they were hung up on all the stereotypes.
Because he's gay, right? And I get all of that. And really, again, this is where we as a collective. Now, if you want to hold your vote for something, then I say go ahead and let it be known for
Mm-hmm.
that person that really carries the weight. And when I
Mm-hmm.
say carries the weight, again, I'm not talking about his preference, whatever it may be, but I
Mm-hmm.
thought he had the most in line with me as a person of color.
Mm-hmm.
I felt that he had the most in line with the black community. I
Correct.
felt that he had the most to bring to be able to get us a seat at the table, even if that meant that okay, well, we start at the kids' table, but at least
Correct.
we in the room, right? You know what I'm saying? And
He
you got
knows what it is to sit at the kids'
and
table.
that's what I'm talking about. And that
Mm-hmm.
for me was the one thing that spoke to me the most
Mm-hmm.
out of these retreads. And that's the other thing we have to get out of. Stop regurgitating the same old retreads
Yeah.
because regardless of whether they're Republican or Democrat, they're all part of the same old system.
Hmm.
They all have the same mindset. And this is why we're antiquated, we're outdated, we're being China's running circles around us, Japan's running circles around us, because we got these old antiquated mindsets. And I'm going to leave it at that
Facts.
because we are now hitting the top of the hour.
Oh,
And
What?
yeah,
wow.
and this is what
Finally having
happens.
fun.
Yeah, this is what
What?
happens when you having fun. I thank you all for sitting here and really taking time out of your evenings tonight to laugh, joke, have a good time with our amazing guests. And right, see, I'm right, so because you at the end of your glass. You know what I'm
How
saying? Yeah,
that even
yeah, and
happened?
you 100% right, sis. You know, and we're going to go ahead and what I will say, I will bring. Yes, thank you, because the boss has spoken.
Yes.
Yeah, I will work again to bring tonight's amazing guest back on. I really had a great time. It's always great when you have
I
family
did
on.
too. Thank you
Uh,
so much.
and you guys are really so amazing. Sadisha, yes, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you. Thank
Dope
Thank
you.
you,
show.
Thank
Khadija.
you.
And if y'all haven't, go back check out Sadisha's. She's been a guest taper on the show. We just did an amazing live. She's running an organization, Born into Silence. Um, I felt honored to be able to sit
Oh,
with
that
her and
one.
talk. You saw, yeah.
Yes, it did.
That one really touched my heart. And check her out. She's in the DMV
Hi,
area.
Titi Laura.
Lots of love from Maryland in the building.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's lots of love,
Yeah,
yo.
yeah.
Hey,
Not
love you
Sarah.
all.
Sarah's my friend.
Sarah,
You back on
Sarah,
Sarah? Yo,
Sarah,
look,
pull up the card, Sarah. I'm
we'll
a
bring
little
Sarah back.
tipsy.
Sarah's my
Sarah,
friend.
I'm a little
Yeah,
tipsy. Sarah.
yeah. We'll bring Sarah back on the next one that we do. Uh, Again, though, before we go, Brandon, is there anything that you want to share with our audience? Holiday plans. I know, Well, you did again. Congratulations on the new
Thank
on
you.
on the new baby and
Thank
everything.
you.
But is
Thank
there
you.
Yes.
anything that
Thank
you
you.
want to share, talk about before we go, my
Yeah,
brother?
yeah. So not only that, our anniversary is coming up November 30th. 10 years strong. 10 years strong
All right.
it is though. So really looking forward to that. And also I'll actually leave everybody with this because last time I was on Sumi's show, she always asks, give everybody something. So I'll leave something with everybody is find your balance in life.
Mm,
What I'm saying? Because a lot of people people in general, we go through life and sometimes you lose focus on certain aspects in life
yeah.
and you can lose balance in that. So you have to find something because if you're unbalanced, you're going to miss out on some things. You're going to get stressed. You're going to get anxiety and all. But when you sit down and, whatever it is, like maybe a hobby or even, for example, my 10-year relationship with my wife, though, she provides me my balance.
All right.
She always puts me in check, when I, step out of pocket or so. So I leave everybody with find your balance and that balance will take you through life.
Man, I love that, man. That was really. I'm sitting here. I'm writing this down while you were saying it, man. I really appreciate that. So me, Cuzzo,
Yes, boo.
before we go, what you got? Give me a nugget. What
I
you got?
do always ask everyone to leave a positive note, and mine is always um pretty much the same. I'm always working on it myself to learn to not get stuck in our fearful moments, right?
Mm,
So, how insane were these last year and a half, 2 years? We started out thinking it was only going to be 2 weeks, and then it was going to be 2 months, and then it was going to be 6 months, and then it was what the fuck is this thing?
yep.
And we knew less than we knew more. Here we are now coming out of it, but there was so much to be fearful of. that you could get caught up in the fear of. And I try to tell my daughter more often than not, never allow yourself to get frozen by the fearful things.
Okay.
Push beyond, push through, despite being afraid of. However, I be fronting because I'm very good at encouraging her to do the thing that I don't do as a parent. So here I am teaching myself all over again to take my own advice. And so I am encouraging all of you to do as I do and not just what I say. And put extra deodorant on and gird your loins, as in put that fucking waist trainer on because we old as fuck, so tighten your waist trainer and move through what makes us nervous and makes us sweat. So what? We don't know what's on the other side. Just fucking do it.
Yeah.
And either it's gonna work or it's not. And if it fucking don't, who gonna know?
Oh, wow.
This is so true. So
Okay?
true. You know what I'm saying?
That's all.
Okay. Antiperspirant. Yeah. Get the antiperspirant one. Yo, what up, Jay? Thank
Have
you for
some
joining us
extra
tonight.
napkins and just blot
And yeah, I'm with you,
and
Lisa.
keep
Yeah.
it moving.
Exactly. Don't be
That's all.
frozen.
Don't be
You
frozen.
know,
But
don't be
do
frozen
not be
with fear.
frozen by the fear, because
Yeah.
that's just ridiculous.
I love it. Thank you both, for really helping liven up the show and really, kick back with us tonight.
Yo,
Look,
thanks for inviting me.
nah, yo, y'all always was part of Two Mics of Family, but now it's official. We'll stay in touch. We'll bring you back. We'll keep
I
rocking.
can't twerk though, so I'm gonna just do the twerk.
What's up, B?
I can't twerk.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'm not touching that one. Right. Hey, there you go. There you go. Right there. All of that. So look, while I got everybody here and those of you still listening and still with us, hey, 2022, we gonna come through with poet and vibes. Yo, if you really got that verbal assassin assault and delivery of the art form, right? Ain't me either. But yo, if you're not scared to go ahead and spit some poetry, right?
Okay.
I know Jay in the woods.
Yeah.
I know Jay in the woods.
Black
So then
Root.
Yeah, shout out to Black Root.
yeah, I mean, Black Root in the building. You know what I'm saying? Right. Right. Right.
Black and black.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So if you all about the poetry and you're not afraid to go ahead and get on the mic and you want to compete for a grand prize trophy, cash grand prize, some Two Mics Up merch, it's $20, man. Go ahead and register and you can go ahead and get in.
Do it.
Well, you know
Do
what I'm saying? Spread the word. And while we talking about it, I'm just going to go ahead and run this real quick. So, share the word, share the message. We'll be dropping more promos and talking about a little bit more. But we're going to kick off 2022 with a little poets and vibes. Get into the essence, and we look forward to doing it right. We're going to do it live on a couple of Thursdays throughout January 2022. Tell your friends and family, and like we always do at this time, you can follow Two Mics Up on our social media at www.twomicsup.com. You can also, Lisa, I know you got bars, sis. We got you on tape. I got you. We ain't rhyming. We doing some poetry. Yo, yes, you can compete. I'll go ahead and I'll give you a waiver because you on the team. I'll give you a waiver. All right. Yeah. Yeah, Brandon did. Yeah, that's why I had to change it up. Because I think it looked like he started out like he was, but yeah, Jay, thank you for being there. Facts on that one. Like I was saying, y'all can follow Two Mics Up online at www.twomicsup.com. Follow us on social media, IG, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at Two Mics Up. Hey, and if you haven't done so already, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button down at the bottom. Make sure you hit the bell so that you can be notified for all the newest content coming from Two Mics Up. Hey, drop us a comment. Hey, I'm all for constructive criticism. Let me know what you're thinking. And hey, I really appreciate y'all again for joining us tonight. Like we always do at this time as we close out the show. Stay safe. Yeah, yeah. It took Brandon just took us out on the left turn. He definitely did, sis. He did, but this why I love y'all, man.
Oh,
Family's the
but
best. Like we always
hey,
do, y'all. This time, stay safe, stay
hey,
blessed.
pretty
Mike's
good.
out.
Bye, y'all.